Hello, hello, and welcome to All Your Channel's weekly news update for the week of June 29th. Immediately fumbling, that's good. June 23rd through June 29th. We got, as you can see, a nice fat week ahead of us with lots of content. The amount of stuff going up on the channel has been increasing steadily, and I think that's generally a good thing, in my opinion. It means I'm getting all of you more wonderful content. And it means that if there's one series you don't like, there's always several more for you to fall back on. But let's start getting into things. Well, I say that, before we do, as always, linked in the description, there is a link to my Twitch where you can watch me record all of this stuff live, and a link to my Discord where you can interact with the channel more directly in various ways, such as giving suggestions of things you want to see, just hanging out and talking with me, and a series of votes that dictate all sorts of things about the future of the channel, such as what Portal game should I play after Portal Revolution, what Fallout game should I play after Fallout New Vegas, what Dishonored challenge run should I do after the Canon run, and what games should I play on the channel after I finish Death Stranding and Halo 2. Lots and lots of fun things for all of you. But let's start getting into actually talking about this week's videos. I'll try and be brief with all of them because we have so many and I don't want this news update to drag on. And as always, videos range in length from 20 to 30 minutes, so if a video is less than 20 minutes or more than 30, I'll be sure to highlight it here, otherwise assume it's within that range of length. Starting off with this week's Sunless Sunday, we have episode 36 of Sunless Sea, Doing Good. After that, we have episode 63 of Death Stranding, America the Old, episode 249 of Tears of the Kingdom, Back Above to Bantha. Moving on to this week's Aperture Monday, the 24th. We have episode 10 of Portal Revolution, Old Friend, episode 5 of Halo 2, The Arbiter, episode 5 of Hypnospace Outlaw, Alternative Earth Music, and a extra long and that's it for that day, sorry. Stumbling on the schedule a little bit. I'm trying to go fast. Listen, I do so many takes of these, you all get the one that I finish, okay? I don't like editing these, I prefer to try and do them in one take, but that means y'all get my fumbling. But I think that's funner, I like things being more raw. Ladies. Moving on to the 25th, we have, on this week's Art Tuesday, we have a extra long art video clocking in at 55 minutes. Barbara the Barbarian, some Shadow Space art for the Shadow Space tabletop series that I do. Be sure to check that out. It goes up every other Friday, so this week's Friday we're not getting one, but next Friday there will be one, and last Friday there was one. After that, we have episode 64 of Death Stranding. Yeah, it's all true, except for the lies. Episode 250 of Tears of the Kingdom, Mirror, Mirror. Moving on to this week's Arcane Wednesday, we have episode 24 of the Dishonored the Canon Run, Fate of Granny Rags. We then have the extra long episode 6 of Halo 2, Flood, clocking in at 31 minutes. And we have episode 6 of Hypnospace Outlaw, Arleson's House of Sound. And we cap off the day with another bit of Gary's Mod content, this week doing some Melon Bomber with my friends, introducing all of them to the concept. Moving on to this week's Nitrome Thursday. We have the final episode of One Key, which has been a delight, and you can see me rank the game there, alongside all of the other Nitrome games. We then have episode 65 of Death Stranding, the extra long Building Roads, clocking in at 31 minutes. 31 minutes exactly, actually. And then we have episode 251 of Tears of the Kingdom, Back Down to the Surface. And we cap off that day with episode 5 of Lethal Company, Payday. Moving right along to this week's Fallout Fridays, we have episode 14 of Fallout New Vegas, Night at the Bar, episode 7 of Halo 2, a Halo 2. That's the name. The name of this episode of Halo 2 is a Halo 2. You'll understand when you see the episode. We then have episode 7 of Hypnospace Outlaw, What in the World? And we cap off that Friday with episode 3 of Fallout Retold, the 3.5 long Arroyo, or 3.5 hour long Arroyo. For those who have been watching it, this is my Fallout tabletop role-playing game, which is a retelling and reimagining of the plot of Fallout 1. I open up right out the gate with a little bit of tweaks to some of the narrative, and it'll only grow more and more as we go. This series is, again, for those who don't know, my attempt at sort of... Oh, fuck, my phone's giving off an Fuck you. Interrupting my recordings. It is me reimagining how the story of Fallout 1 would be if it was written now, with the context of how the Fallout series has evolved. But then, after that, we move on to June 29th, where we have the third of my Marble Island Roll devlogs, Collectibles, where I spend an hour trying to figure out how to put pickups in my game. And this is where I'd like to quickly call out to all of the people who understand how Unreal works. Please watch my series and help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. Currently, my big issues I'm having trouble figuring out how to do are, in that video you will see me struggling to figure out how to get my collectibles to animate. I also have yet to figure out how to get my character to be buoyant and float on water. So I'd very much appreciate all of you Unreal devs out there helping me figure all this out. But anyway, after that we have episode 66 of Death Stranding, Keeping Pace, which is clocking in just shy of 30 minutes at 29 minutes. Episode 252 of Tears of the Kingdom, Fiery Fight. We also have, because Saturdays are extra jam-packed days with extra large amounts of content, episode 5 of Halo 2, I Love Bees, or sorry, episode 8, not episode 5, episode 8 of Halo 2, I Love Bees. Episode 8 of I'm getting all tongue-tied, and we cap off the week with episode 8 of Hypnospace Outlaw, Shady Stuff. I hope you all like the fact that Saturdays have become extra thick days with 5 videos in them. And low-key, we're moving our way towards having even more days of the week have 4 videos, you know. One, I gotta get Doodle back for Grounded and Atomic Squid back for Conan Exiles and Halo Legendary runs. So that's one thing that I need to get more content, or that will lead to more content. And I gotta get Two Brothers back. But we also have another new series starting in a couple weeks' time. So, you know, we got lots of stuff rolling out for all of you, and I hope you're all as excited for it as I am. I'd like to think that our channel has something in the taste, something to fit everyone's taste, you know? It's a good variety channel. Which I know variety channels don't necessarily do well on YouTube, but I'm just doing what I like, and you know, if you build it, they will come. And so far, all of you have proven that adage right. Because even the series that I was really afraid weren't gonna get a lot of attention are getting a lot of attention, and I really appreciate all of you for watching my content. One last quick note. If you're a fan of the tabletop campaigns I'm running, the rules of the system can be found in the Discord, which is linked down below. So, you know, head over there and, you know, give the system a try and tell me what y'all think. There's definitely a lot of information missing from the rules. It's stuff that I want to save for an official rulebook that I hope to publish one day. But you have everything you need to get a basic game of Art of Action running down there. Anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying, and I hope you're all looking forward to this week's content. Love you all very, very much, and ta-ta for now. Actually, hang on, one more quick note. I'd love to hear in the comments down below. Do you all actually want to hear me give a rundown of every single video's title, or do you want me to just only highlight the videos that are outside normal length and other bonus content that appears? Let me know. Ta-ta!